Hi guys, welcome back. Well, not back because this is the first. Goddamn. Um, welcome to the Pink Panther podcast. No way. Today we'll be reading the anticipation guide and giving our opinions on such statements on said anticipation guide. Numero one: Our memories can be trusted. I said disagree. Our memories, and let's not be mistaken. Our memories are an important part of what make us who we are, but I don't think they can always be trusted. You know what I mean? Our memories can fade over time, uh, and that makes us like bridge in the gaps that are like lost, within our memories. Um, and so I think that makes us like fabricate part of the memories, and so it's just being altered. It's not right. It's not historically correct. You know what I mean? And they can also be altered by emotions. And like for example, like if you're in a happy state, you're only gonna remember the good parts of those memories. You're not gonna remember the bad parts, and the bad parts are important too. Every part is important because otherwise you're not gonna remember the memory correctly. You know what I mean? Numero dos. Family loyalty is more important than individual happiness. I said disagree. So there's nothing more important than your happiness within life. What that's the goal. Um, and family loyalty is great if you have a great family. Like I have a great family, so family loyalty is great. Um, but like if no one in your family is important to you and they're like kind of just mean or whatever, you know, then family loyalty really isn't that important. Turn 18, get the hell out of there, get a job. I don't fucking know. Do whatever. Numero trace. If a situation makes you feel trapped, you should do whatever it takes to escape from it. If you feel trapped in a situation, there's lots of instances where you should just immediately try and escape. Like if you're in physical harm, like you got kidnapped or something like that, then you should really just try and escape like as soon as possible. Um, but if it's not like immediate danger, I would take your time, evaluate your options there, and make the smartest decision to get out of that situation because you should want to get out of that situation. But yeah. Numero four. Uh, Many parents try to relive their lives through their children. I said agree. I think this is definitely true. Um, Many parents do try and relive their childhood through their children because like they miss being kids themselves. We might not realize it, but being kids are pretty fucking amazing. You don't pay rent. You just like go to school. Maybe you have a job. I don't know, play a sport, whatever. That's pretty funny. Just hang out with your friends for free. Whatever. Um, and like they'll do this by like influence their kids to do like the same hobbies or like have the same interests or careers that they did when they were kids. I mean careers. I mean when they're older, focus on the same careers um, throughout like high school and stuff. And that's how I think they do it. Um, yeah, for sure. Numero five. Dreams and aspirations should always take priority over practicality and reality. I said disagree. Let's find out why, because I don't remember. Dreams and aspirations are a great thing, you know, to pursue if you have the opportunity to, So if you're already making enough money, stacks, bands, whatever, you should always try and like pursue your dreams and aspirations because those are great. And like maybe it works out. Like if your dream is to be, I don't know, like it's so cringe. If your dream is to be a YouTuber, um, you're lame. Do something else. But like chances are you're not gonna make it. It's a very competitive, field. So if you're already financially stable, then I think it's fair to pursue that because you're already like doing good for yourself. Why not? If you got extra time on your hands, do whatever. But I think you should take like the guarantee or like the more guaranteed, path. So like, practicality and reality over dreams and aspirations, or I guess first, not over. But I would, yeah, practicality and reality first over dreams and aspirations. Dreams and aspirations come second once you're already, pretty good. That's my opinion. Um, Numero 6. I only know up to 5 in Spanish, so uh, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho? No. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Uh, I said this. Oh wait, let me read it. Being obsessed with the happier past is better than facing a not so happy present. I said disagree. You know, disagree. I do not agree with this. Yeah. Okay. You should always be focused on the present and not the past. Even if the present looks like worse, than the past, you should never focus on the past. You know, because like, even if it's a bad future, you shouldn't like be scared of it, or like you should just try and make it the best possible. um, yeah, make it as good as possible. Focus on it. Try and learn from it. I guess. Yeah, not good to focus on the past. Numero 7. If you love someone, you should push them to achieve their full potential, even if it's against their desires. This one was a tough one. It's really tough. At first, I'd agree. Like you should push someone if you know they could be better. Um, then you should you know want them to become the best them form of them possibly. Uh, yeah. Um, but then I was like, if it's against their desires, like if I, I don't know. Like if you have the potential to become something great, but like you're like, I don't really want to be that. Then like, your like loved ones like pushing you, whatever. This is kind of annoying. Like, bro, I'm chilling. All right, Wow, what a fantastic answer. It's the quality content you get here on Pink Panther podcast. Um, Numero 8. People know when they're making poor choices. I said agree. So like, I procrastinate homework a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I think everyone does. Homework's just not something fun. Um, this is fun. This is fun recording myself, Mr. S. Please don't. This is okay. Most of the time, oh shit, no, I'm reading my freaking answer right now. All right, so like yeah, most of the time people know when they're making poor choices, like procrastinating homework. I know that's not a good choice, but I still do it because it's easy. I don't want to do homework. Yeah. Number 9. It is possible to love someone without fully understanding or accepting them. I said agree. I think it's possible to love another person without, accepting or fully understanding them. Like I think this happens a lot in like the gay community, touchy subject. Oh, jeez. So like, kids come out to their parents and stuff, um their parents might not understand it or like fully accept who they are, cuz this is just not like the time they grew up in, it's just not what they wanted. But I think like in the end they still love them, like they might not understand them or accept them, but I think they still love them. Um, yeah, shitty answer number 9. Number 10. A family's dynamics are impacted by the presence of a disabled family member. Ooh, touchy subject. I said yeah. My brother has autism. Ooh, not ooh in a bad way. That sounds bad. All right. So yeah, they're definitely changed. A family's dynamics are definitely changed by the presence of a disabled family member. Hopefully, my family is not hearing me right now because I'd feel bad. Um, because you kind of have to like treat them differently. So like when I was a kid, um, I'd still like I'm my kid and he's my brother. He's like not even no, he is a little bit more than a year older than me, and like I'd still treat him like my brother. So I'd mess with him, I'd fight with him, but he wouldn't return that same energy just because like he's operates on a different wavelength. Oh shit, it's about to end. Different wavelength. This has been um Pink Panther podcast. Come back